Our guest today is Jeffrey Robert, who is an artist, a local artist who sings and plays the guitar, and he has a group called Codaria. Could you talk a little bit about some of your background, and then we'll get a little more into the music aspects?
Yeah, so been playing music most of my life. You know, started off like most kids, just singing along to songs,
Yeah,
and picked up guitar when I was probably 13 or 14.
right? Oh,
And
wow.
then from there, I just kind of wanted to get my hand on as many instruments and anything musical.
What was your influence? What was it that really
Just
made you decide to do that?
music was always the one place that really felt like home, I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
Was
being
there
in
any
a song.
particular artist or whatever that influenced you at the time?
Hard to pinpoint that. I take influences from all over. Growing up, I listened to a lot of Styx and Queen.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
then
right.
as I got older, I got more into more aggressive music, like, you know, rock, hard rock, metal. And then in high school, I started listening to like reggae, and that really started branching me off to all these other avenues of music, like jazz and classical, and it really helped me open my ear and open my mind up to other sounds. And
So music has always been a part of your life, and no other career or anything else that you had in mind at the time when you were younger?
not when I was
No?
younger.
Always
I was
music.
always, because I mean, for me, music's everywhere. You
Yeah.
know, you step outside, you listen to the wind and the trees and
Well,
the
yeah,
birds
that's a
singing.
good
That's
point.
very musical to me. So that's another place I take influences from,
Oh,
is
great,
just
yeah.
being outside in nature, because I think nature is musical.
Right. So where do you live?
Right now, I'm living in Salem. Grew up
Okay,
most
great.
of my life in Methuen, Mass.
Excellent. And you went to school in Methuen?
Yep,
or?
Methuen
Okay,
High.
Okay.
Like I said, I started in grade school playing guitar. Once I got to high school, I picked up trumpet. Did the marching band and the concert band.
Okay.
When I went to UMass Lowell, did jazz guitar there and sound engineering.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
Talk a little bit about Dave, who is your partner in crime
Yeah.
for the group
Unfortunately,
Codaria.
Dave couldn't make it
Right,
today,
right.
but he's a excellent guitarist.
Okay.
He just has such a good ear for pretty much anything. You know, he can even pick up like a bass or drums or pretty much any instrument, and he can make it sing.
Okay. And how did you meet?
We went to high school together. We never really interacted too much growing up, but after high school, he went to University of New Haven in Connecticut,
All right.
and he studied guitar and music business. And once he got out of college, he came back to Methuen, and we kind of touched base. It was actually a Facebook post. He was looking for people to jam with,
Okay.
and we were playing with this bassist, Joe, at the time, who responded to his ad, and
Right.
we just been playing together ever since.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the type of music that you play. Mostly Irish or Celtic music.
Yeah.
But you also play other stuff, and you sort of combine it all together, because I know that you do a lot of the music is original music.
Yeah, well, when Dave and I first started playing, we were in like a funky rock hip hop kind of group,
Yeah.
and it was a lot more. It wasn't as contemporary as this new project,
Yeah.
and we played at like the Chit Chat in Haverhill. We played at a couple places in New Hampshire, and after that fell apart. We were kind of in music limbo. We didn't really know where we were going.
Yeah.
And then a couple years ago, I was first introduced to Irish music. I started listening to a lot of the Dubliners.
Right. Very
And
good.
we have had a lot of fun with Irish music, because there's a lot more freedom with like the arrangements. We can kind of play around with things, whereas if you're playing modern cover songs, a lot of it is very by the books. You kind of have to do it a certain way, otherwise people aren't really going to recognize it.
Yeah. Right.
But with
right.
the Irish stuff, we get a lot more freedom, and we can kind of jam on them, and it's a lot of fun.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the songs that you wrote. You have songs, very natural type of names to them, like Vision, Cycles, Forests and Skies, and The Verge. So talk a little bit about some of those songs and how you were influenced by these.
Well, music for me is very therapeutic. I really enjoy reading things about different theologies, different religions, different spiritual aspects. So I take a lot of influence with that, especially in my lyrics.
Yeah, right.
And the
right.
lyrics that we write. I would definitely appreciate everybody out there that's watching if they wanted to follow us on Facebook. You know, we got shows up until the end of the year almost every weekend in New Hampshire and Mass.
Yeah.
Um,
Some of the gigs you're playing?
yeah, we have
Mention, if you could.
couple gigs at Coffee in Salem, New Hampshire. We have a residency at the Holy Grail in Epping, New Hampshire.
Very good, excellent.
And
So you're quite busy, especially this time of year, right? The
try to
fall
keep
season,
busy.
Yeah,
It's the only way to keep on keeping on.
Well, that's great. Jeff Robert.
Thank you very
great to
much,
see you.
Larry.